Hi everyone, welcome back to the Oxford Public Library YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to learn how to play the guitar. We're going to start by learning how to hold the guitar and then about the different strings and how to tune the guitar. Then we're going to learn how to play different chords and then end the video with a song. Let's get started. I'm going to be playing a 6-string guitar with standard tuning. When we're playing the guitar, we want to make sure we're holding the instrument properly. So what that looks like is the long skinny part, or the fretboard, we want that to be in our left hand. The curve of the guitar, also called the waist, should be sitting comfortably right on top of your leg. For the guitar strings themselves, we want the thickest string to be closest to our chin and the thinnest string to be closest to the ground. As you can see, there are 6 different metal pieces on the top of your guitar. These are called tuning keys, and they are attached to what are called turning pegs. When you turn these adjust the tightness of the different strings, which changes how they sound. To help me tune my guitar, I use a tuning app on my phone so I can make sure that each string sounds the way it should. Here are all the notes for the different strings of the guitar. We have E, A, D, G, B, and high E. To help you remember, you may want to try memorizing an acronym. So an example of that would be elephants and dogs grow big ears, or every apple does go bad eventually. Now we can jump into 4 different chords and how to play them on the guitar. The first chord I'm going to be teaching you is the C chord, and it looks a little something like this. I'm going to be putting my ring finger on the 5th string, and when we count strings on the guitar, we count from the bottom up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 being our low E string. So I'm going to put my ring finger on the 5th string, but I'm putting it on the 3rd fret. And as you can see on our fretboard, we have these different metal bars separating what we call different frets. And I'm going to put my finger right just above that metal bar. So if I'm touching the string, the 5th string on the 3rd fret, this is what it's going to look like. And I'm using my ring finger to do that. Next, I am going to put my middle finger, and I'm going to put that on the 4th string on the 2nd fret, and then I'm going to use my pointer finger and I'm going to put that on the 2nd string on the 1st fret. And when we strum the chord, it should sound like this. Now, when I strum the chord, I am hitting all of the notes, all of the strings, except for the top string. So when I strum down, I'm going to start on the 5th string, and I'm going to hit all of the notes as I go down. The next chord I'm going to teach you is the G chord, and the G chord looks a little bit something like this. I'm putting my pointer finger on the 2nd fret on my 5th string. I'm putting my middle finger on my E string, or my 6th string, on the 3rd fret, and also on the 3rd fret I'm putting my ring finger down on the 1st string. When you play the G chord, it sounds a little something like this. The next chord I'm going to show you is the D chord, and the D chord looks something like this. I'm putting my pointer finger on the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, I'm putting my ring finger on the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, and then I'm putting my middle finger on the 1st string, 2nd fret. And this is what the D chord should sound like. When I play the D chord, I'm only playing the bottom 4 strings, so I'm not going to hit the top 2 strings when I strum, only the bottom 4. It looks like this. And now the last chord I'm going to show you is arguably the easiest one, and that is E minor. E minor, I'm only going to be using my 2 fingers, my pointer finger and my middle finger, and they're both going to go on the same fret. They're both going on the 2nd fret, but they're going on the 4th and the 5th string. So I'm putting my pointer finger on the 5th string on the 2nd fret, and then my middle finger on the 4th string on the 2nd fret. And when I play the E minor chord, it sounds like this. Now just to review, here are the 4 chords that we've learned. We have our C chord, we have our G chord, we have our D chord, and we have our E minor chord. Now we're going to play the ABCs, or the alphabet song, on the guitar with those 4 chords that we've learned. Follow along with the chords on the screen and see if you can play along with me. And as you get more comfortable with it, you can speed it up or try a different strum pattern, whatever you feel comfortable with. So it could end up sounding like this. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we hope you had fun learning how to play the guitar. Make sure to check out the other videos on this channel, and we'll see you back here soon. Bye!